All right, so we got an important news release here from the IRS covering unclaimed tax refunds. And so this was put out this week, March 25th, 2024. And the title is Time is Running Out to Claim $1 billion in Tax Refunds for Tax Year 2020. Taxpayers face a May 17 deadline. So this is addressing taxpayers in the U.S. that have not filed a 1040 tax return for 2020. And they estimate that if that person were to file a return, they would actually be due a refund of tax because of the federal withholding and other kind of credits that they might be able to claim. So the IRS has estimated that about 940,000 people across the U.S. have unclaimed refunds for 2020, and they face a May 17, 2024 deadline to submit the return to claim the refund. And so across all this 940,000, they estimate it's about $1 billion in refunds that's been unclaimed from the 2020 tax year. Now, the statute of limitations here is 3 years. So under law, taxpayers usually have about 3 years to file and claim the refunds. And if you don't file within 3 years, the money becomes the property of the treasury. So they keep it, right? So you have to get this 2020 return filed before May 17, 2024. Otherwise, you lose out on that money forever. Now, the refunds are mainly driven by federal withholding tax and maybe estimated payments that were made, but it also applies to estimates on tax credits. So earned income tax credits, child tax credits, those are also left on the table if you don't actually file the return when you're required to. And so what's interesting is they've been able to estimate on a state-by-state basis how many people they think have unfiled claims and what the total potential is. So some of these numbers do make sense, right? So California has certainly got a lot, 94 million in unclaimed refunds, about 88,000 individuals. And there's some other big players in here too, right? Texas is quite a large outstanding balance as well. So Texas, they think, is about 93,400 individuals and over 107 million tax refunds that are unclaimed. So the total altogether a little over $1 billion, right? So a lot of money left out there. So if you are an individual and you have not filed your 2020 Form 1040, you need to get that submitted as soon as possible before that May 17th deadline. Otherwise, any kind of tax refund that you might have available to you is going to be barred forever. So you certainly don't want that to happen. All right, so thanks for sticking with me on the quick update here. I'll put a link to this article below if you want to read it for yourself. And as always, I appreciate you watching and look forward to seeing you on the next one. Thank you.